Hey up, everybody. Welcome to Nonce Corner.
Hello, everyone. What is going on? James?
Hello. Is James just died? I think James is. No, he's here. He's just making us small. I'm just zooming. It's just me. But I just can't see him do that.
George, you twat. I can see you in the waiting room, what you're doing. I can see what you're bloody doing in the waiting room.
What am I doing then?
Well, I'm not going to do it because you'll zoom in and then, no matter, you can still see me waving my hands around like a madman. So
I can see you, but you can't see what I'm doing.
No, I can see what you're doing with your one arm. You're lifting it in that direction.
Yeah, but you can't see it on the camera.
Well, yeah, you've took it off the camera now.
I've literally zoomed it into us so you can't see me doing that. You can just see my arm lifting up. You don't know what I'm doing.
Well, anyway,
I'm doing that, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were doing a certain salute that you do in an edgy, bizarre manner.
No, I only do that because I know you like it on the podcast.
No, I don't. I appreciate it if you stop doing horrible salutes for horrid organisations. Well, not organisations, horrid, armies and stuff.
No.
Come on, George. Come on, mate.
Well, when you stop making certain jokes to me, I'll stop making certain jokes to you, deal.
It's a lot. Me going it and the dime is 10 times less horrible than you doing salutes to the group from the 1945.
Yeah, but those people aren't around anymore.
Yeah,
I'm still around now.
So going it is a lot more horrible then because evil people have already been killed. No, it's an evil organisation.
Well, that even organisation would have gone after people like that as well. So you're part of the problem.
But even though you're doing
don't try and
ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, and let's go on to Callum.
Oh yeah, this is an absolute utter classic. And just for a bit of background, obviously, George, you have binged a lot of the stuff, but you haven't seen this video, have you?
I can't remember. I don't think I have seen this one.
Callum's Corner. I am en route to stay in a hotel room that I've spent £7 on. £7 for a hotel room. I'm away at the moment, and last night I was looking on booking.com for a hotel room, and suddenly this popped out at me, a £7 hotel room. So immediately I'm thinking that's got to be a mistake. That's got to be for a hostel or something. But no, apparently this is for a family suite in a hotel. So obviously I booked it. Obviously we're going to spend a night there and find out exactly what you get for a £7 hotel room. Right, I have just got off the bus, and
thing is, reading them bad reviews. What do you expect for £7?
Yeah. I mean, the travel lodge is £32 usually. 32, 40 quid. A premiering usually can be 70 quid, 100 quid, 50 quid, depends. But the thing is, for £7, bro, how is the hotel making a profit? Of course, everything's going to be shit for that price. But it's just for a place to stay, so you can, I don't know. I've seen what the hotel looks like before because I watched this video a few times. I think it's a banger. And if I'm being brutally honest, I'd rather stop in the hotel and still have a laugh at some place and go out with the lads than not be able to stop in the hotel and not go out and have a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the hotel's your only means of shelter throughout the night, it's fine.
And £7, yeah, you can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather stop in like a premiere, but I'm just saying if I could only afford that hotel, I'd definitely take that, man.
Last night, booked it, paid for it, £7 room, well, £8.40 once VAT was on the bus on the way over here, and I get a phone call. I think I've just spoken to the lady from the reviews.
Actually,
anyway, she says, you booked a hotel.
So you could actually potentially live there because
I think I've just spoken.
£7 times 7, that's 49 quid a week. That's like 200 odd quid a month. So,
yeah.
Sorry, not 200 quid a month, 196 quid a month.
So basically 200, yeah. Yeah, which isn't bad, really, is it?
Anyway, she says, you've booked a hotel room, you paid £8.40, it's not that much.
No.
I said, what? You know, I found it, I booked it and stuff. She said, it should be £80.40. I'm like, right, okay. Well, obviously, I don't want to pay that because I paid £8.40 for it, and that's the price that was on there. She starts getting cross at me about it, like I've done something wrong. She says, how many of you are there? I said, you know, it's just me. He says, well, why have you booked a family suite? Why did you not book a single room? And I'm like, well, you had the single rooms up for like 25 quid. Why would I do that when I could get a family suite for £8.40?
Exactly.
To choose that. Anyway, she's very cross at me about this. I've somehow done something
wrong. Why the hell wouldn't she, as the business owner, actually put something on saying, if you're not actually a family, if you're not actually going as a family, please book the single room. We will have to refuse if you don't follow these rules.
Yeah. Or big idea, change the price on the actual website.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. 10 times better. Actually, put it up there for however 80 quid, you know, whatever it was meant to be. So
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. They're just that's probably why the hotel's so shit because it's not a good business.
Taking advantage of a good deal. She says she can do me a single room for £20. I'd have to pay an extra £12.
That's pretty good. That's still pretty good for one night, isn't it? That's still pretty good for a bed and a shower and a tap and whatever.
This point,
yeah, definitely
to shove it up her ass, you know, I've already paid for it, I want the room, or you know, just sack it off and go and stay somewhere half decent or something. However, I just feel like I'm meant to go and stay there, like I don't know, just have.
I'm glad he did because this video did well for him, didn't it? One of his most viewed videos.
I don't know.
It did look 681k.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And it slapped.
Just speaking to her, the way she was rude and kicking off at me, the reviews on there, I just feel like I'm meant to stay there. And still, a £20 hotel room is a bloody bargain, isn't it? Although I haven't seen the place yet. Anyway, I just thought I'd fill you in. It has got more complicated. It's now the £20 hotel room, and she's very cross at me for some reason. Let's go and have a look and see what this place is actually like. Here we go. Here it is. We are walking up. I'm going to put the camera away because apparently this woman is really on it, really nosy, and I've gone to the trouble of booking in under an assumed name, so there's no point letting her know that I'm filming it.
So there's zero parking pretty much. I'm guessing all this is resident parking. The area doesn't look too bad, I guess.
No.
You know, it looks okay. It doesn't look like a rundown, crime-ridden area, but it doesn't look particularly nice neither. So it's called the Channel View Hotel. So what were you going to say?
I was thinking if it was London or not.
I'm
trying to look at the place, that's all.
Well, I've looked up the Channel View Hotel. Oh, it's on the Isle of Wight, bro.
Oh, right. That's just not going to be that bad then.
No wonder it looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the east side of the Isle of Wight. I'm surprised Callum went here because he wasn't moved at the Isle of Wight by then. This was 2018, so he would have still been in Bristol. But I suppose it's not the biggest in the world, is it? Because it's just Bristol, Bath, Warminster, whatever.
Ferry.
Then you take the ferry to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm at the hotel and I've been here about 10 minutes and I cannot check in. There's a number that I meant to phone. I phoned, no one's picking it up, so I'm just here now. Okay, we are now about 20 minutes in. I'm not the only person here. There's other guests waiting in the reception trying to check in. I'm just walking around the bar area and restaurant. It's all deserted. It's a very strong start, isn't it? All right, we're 45 minutes in now.
That is quite bad. This just seems like some rich person side hustle. Like you've got a bar and like the thing is, at least I know Premier Inn is a solid, good hotel. But when you go in there, you know, there's people messing around at the bar doing stuff and setting up tables or just, you know, standing around or whatever. It looks professional. Where Callum just went into, that just looked like, as he said, it just looked abandoned.
Yeah, but you're paying 4 times the price or 5 times the price at the Premier Inn.
Yeah, but you think there'd be at least one bum there cleaning or some. You think there'd just be someone there doing something, making it look like the ball's rolling somewhat.
Maybe.
That's 15 phone calls for me, and she's literally just phoned me back. Apparently, she's on her way down to check us in now. It's still the weirdest check-in I've ever had, to be able to wander around.
This isn't just the Premier League. This is a...
It's Premier, not Premier League.
The hotel abandoned for 3/4 of an hour with no one there.
That is poor.
A little bit strange. We checked in. That was a massive kerfuffle. The people who were there waiting with me, there were 3 of them, and they booked 3 separate rooms. And she was trying to make 2 of them share. She was like, "Oh, sorry, I've done it wrong. You'll have to share."
Wait, hold on.
Like,
So
no,
I've already paid. She's like,
rooms.
"Oh, you have to share." This is really poor business. I don't care if you're charging 1p. If you're after you've already agreed stuff on your website and it's all already been done, how can you be like, "Oh no, well I've done it wrong, so you have to stay in a different room"? I'll give us our money back then, you bloody greedy cow.
Yeah.
The 2 blokes should be fine together. The woman can have her own room. And they're like, no. Anyway, that meant that she had to give them my single room, which I just booked, and she's apparently found me another one, which I've just come into. It's not lovely, and there's not even sheets on the bed. So I'm going to have a word about that. I mean, I know it's cheap, but I think sheets is kind of like a minimum expectation is sheets on the bed uphill. And I just went down to reception to tell her that I've got no sheets on my bed, and obviously she's gone already. I mean, it's been a good 5 minutes now. Why would you hang around? It's only your hotel. So apparently what's going to happen now is either in 2 hours, she's going to come and give me some sheets, or in an hour, she's going to come and swap my room. It was a little bit confusing what she was saying. So,
bro, even cheap bronze caravans have like bloody sheets. Like, for God's sake, what the hell is this operation that she's running?
So I said, he'd be thinking, screw it, it's £20. I'm just going to leave at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess it's just a waiting game now for an hour or 2. I might not have any proper sheets on my bed, but what I have got, I've just noticed, is a very lovely plasticky, rubbery kind of piss protector on the mattress, which gives you some kind of indication as to what they're expecting.
I'll be back in a second.
Bro.
Tempted to go out and get myself a sleeping bag so I don't, have to use this linen. But I said I'm going to sleep here, and I guess that means experience it in its kind of full grossness. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right, a couple of hours to kill now, or an hour, not quite sure which. So obviously we've got that little corner there, which is probably the nicest corner in the room. We've got the beds, which don't exactly fill me with confidence, with the kind of the pee barrier underneath that sheet there. And we've got the quilts with no quilt covers on. Here we've got the little tea making station, which I'm shocked we've got, to be honest with you, and a telly. I haven't checked whether it works, doubt it. And we've got our window for our kind of seaside view, or not so much. There is a radiator there, which is most definitely not working. I don't think I've actually ever been so cold indoors before. And we've also got the bathroom. The light, obviously, as you can see, isn't great. It kind of adds some nightmarish effect. We've got a shower. Probably doesn't work.
Is got toilet in there?
We've got some toilet paper left for us, about a millimetre
of
toilet paper, enough to blow your nose once, should you need to. Anything else, and you're in trouble. So this is room number 1. I'm starting to develop a bit of a headache.
Did they change the room or not?
What has caused this? It could be
I can't remember. I don't think so.
one of 2 things. It could be the smell of this place, which, if you're wondering, is kind of reminiscent of a care home, although more urine than feces based, to be fair. Or it could be the fact that I can't take my hat off because it's so bloody cold in here. I feel like my ears need to breathe. That probably makes no sense to you, but if I wear a hat constantly, I start to get a headache. I need some air in there, but it's just too cold to take it off, or even my coat at this point. Yeah, it's going to be a long bloody evening. It's going to be a long. In fact, I need to stop thinking about this as a hotel. I think I need to kind of reorganize my thinking and start thinking of this in terms of a challenge. Because when you think of it as like a challenge, like, yeah, this is not that bad, actually. There's loads of people sleeping in way worse conditions than this every night. It's only when I start to think about this as this is meant to be an actual hotel, kind of me on holiday enjoying myself. That's when I start to think, God, this is awful. So yeah, it's a challenge. That's the kind of thinking I need to have. I'm really, really hungry. I want to get some dinner, but I daren't go away in case she comes back and then goes again, and I'm just left with this place. I would really like a cover for that quilt. think of whose skin's been against that. So it's kind of the status quo at the moment is that I'm stuck in the room wearing my coat, my bloody hat, and I'm eating a massive bag of chocolate peanuts and raisins, which I got from an awesome sweet shop just down the road because I'm ravenous and I can't risk going to a restaurant at this moment. I've made a massive mistake. Sitting there eating the chocolate peanuts and raisins, getting really thirsty. Glance over, see the tea making facilities. I think, I'll make myself a cup of tea. What harm can that do? Rookie error that is. Water out the bloody bathroom, boil the kettle, make the cup of tea, right? This is it. Right, yeah. You look at it. It looks like a normal cup of tea, right? Oh my God. Oh, move that away from me. That smells like arse. That tastes like arse. I had a sip of it and it had me retching. I was retching in the bathroom with bloody flashy strobe light going on. It was like a version of hell or something. Christ, I mean, what am I doing drinking the water from this place? I mean, that's a lesson to me. I'll have to brush my teeth.
It would have been the water.
Oh, God, there's no way I'm putting anything that comes from this place in my mouth again. It's near miss, really.
Did you watch the pot noodle one yesterday?
No, I haven't had the time.
Is it on a bit of a spoil? Because it's quite funny. If not, I won't say.
How funny is it? Is it like one of his best moments, or is it just a bit funny?
Not it's funny, but it is funny.
Go on, you can spoil it. Yeah, go on.
Basically, it's like 5 days in, and he's basically sick of pot noodles, and he goes to eat one, and he starts retching. After his first bite, and I'm not crying. I was just retching.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
It's quite funny. I'd say it's probably his most boring challenge because of him not showing any of his house. He's just sitting it in 3 different spots for the entire hour. Yeah.
Honestly, man, with Callum's Corner moving to the Isle of Wight, I know it's a bit of a discussion, but I'm looking on the map. I'm looking at the Isle of Wight right now, and it does look like there's a fair few areas, man. Like it's not a nothing place. Like there's Ryde, Seaview, St Helens, Benbridge, the place where the Yavin Shanklin Hotel was. What's that place called? Ninham and Sandown. Wootton Bridge.
Thing is, I know he's trying to keep his place like secret, but like if you look at like tiny house in Isle of Wight, there's houses just like his, like that are basically the exact same. So it's not that hard to figure it out because he's renting from us as well.
Yeah, wouldn't you be a bit bored on that island? I don't know. I guess there's a bit to do, but like I feel like Bournemouth, Southampton, you think there'd be a fair bit more to do, but I don't know. Maybe we could all there one day and see what's happening.
Yeah, well, we were planning on to, weren't we? Hunt down kind of.
But obviously, things change, things get in the way. But who knows? We could go one day.
I'm gonna try one of these curry chicken sausages rolls.
Could do.
I probably swallowed some of the tea, so who knows what's living inside me now? Pure bloody AIDS. That's probably what. Right, we need to venture out again because I've made yet another error. I was retching earlier after drinking that pure liquid AIDS, and instinctively I reached out and grabbed a bit of toilet roll and just wiped my mouth afterwards. Obviously, I've forgotten that I'm staying in Hotel de Hell here, and I'd only been allocated 3 squares of toilet paper, and I kind of need to blow my nose now. 3 squares. I mean, it should have been enough. I guess I was greedy, if anything, wanting 2 purposes for the toilet roll. So it's probably my fault. But it does leave me with a conundrum now because
how's it his fault?
And there's no toilet roll in there. So we're going to have to venture out and try and source some toilet roll. I guess buy some is the obvious solution. Don't really feel like I should have to do that when I stay in a hotel, but maybe my expectations are too high. I also would like to grab some bottled water. So, one, I can drink, and two, I can brush my teeth, just without the fear that I'm brushing A's into my mouth and into my bloodstream. Right, I'm just coming downstairs from a room, and I've seen that there are public toilets down the bottom here, which may well solve the toilet paper issue.
Not the worst toilet I've seen.
Christ almighty, right, here we go.
Oh, God, that's shit. That is actually
but
then you go in there, what the
God,
hell is going on?
Callum.
And a smidge of toilet.
Look at the toilets as well. Look at the toilet. Look inside the toilet, James.
Really
in there
careful with their toilet paper here. You
God
get.
damn.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Yeah!
As much as you get.
What a fucking legend!
In a hotel,
What
based on the
absolute
evidence so
legend!
far.
You can't blame him.
It's quite a find. That's like a bloody. I'm toilet paper rich for this hotel. Christ, should we have one more look in there?
Buy more toilet paper in a hotel when they're on bloody.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's revolting. Let's get out. Let's get out. I am coming to the. Oh, Christ, that's the first time I've tried one of the beds. That's not a mattress. There's nothing there. It's literally your ass touches it and then bam, you're on the base. Christ almighty. I'm coming to the reluctant conclusion now that she's not coming back. This is kind of my lot now, and I'm going to have to deal with it. So, first things first, the toilet paper.
I mean, how can you have no management in your hotel? Like, people could easily just go ballistic and start going smashing everything up. But again, it's probably
don't care.
Yeah, it's such cheap tat that she's not bothered.
Broken it into two parts.
Because that's definitely her hotel. No way she's paying someone. No way there's someone above her just letting her do what she wants.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hello? Wait. Hello? Oh, fuck's sake. This is annoying. Hello.
What now? Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? This is annoying.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I could hear myself on the stream. Anyway, you wouldn't think that someone would be above her. You'd think it'd just be her business, because no way they pay someone a proper wage to just dick around and run in and out the hotel all the time.
For those as and when I need to. This is for unforeseen emergencies. You know what I'm talking about. It should be enough to get me through, hopefully. I don't know. I'm really reluctant to leave the hotel and just go and get food and stuff and more toilet paper and kind of water. Just because I really would like a quilt cover. I'm looking at this quilt and there's bits of dirt and stuff stuck to it. And God, that smells like arse as well. Arse and foot. I don't want that against my body. I mean, obviously I'm not going to sleep naked or anything. I'm not mental, but I really would like another barrier or something between my body and this. I don't know. I'm in no man's land now. I'm in no man's land. I'm no closer to resolving this whole thing. And I'm wantonly kind of overusing my toilet paper now. I'm ripping through my resources. That's my treasure. That's the one thing that I've got, tangibly that's mine. This room might not be mine. Certainly these beds aren't mine. I've got no rights in terms of what I paid and what room I was sleeping in. But
that's a good point.
This little bit of toilet.
You can't go to the ombudsman with these. You can't roll up and just say, well, here we go. Who's this? More YTP coming soon. Hello, Yego.
Paper is tangibly mine. I've gone and scavenged this out there in this kind of abandoned husk of a hotel, and this is mine. This is my tangible goods for now. I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like I'm in fact bugger it.
I was going to say you can't go to the ombudsman complaining about this.
The one thing that I've got,
because you've only paid like 20 quid for a load of dog shit. If this was a premiering room, maybe you could you could definitely make a big complaint.
Yeah. Have a look at that. I've just sent you.
Tangibly, that's mine. This room might not be mine. Certainly, these beds aren't mine. I've got no rights in terms of what I paid and what room I was sleeping in, but this little bit of toilet paper is tangibly mine. I've gone and I've scavenged this out there in this kind of abandoned husk of a hotel, and this is mine. This is my tangible goods for now. I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like I'm in fact, bugger it. I've had it. That's it. That's enough now. I'm going out and I'm getting some food. I'm too hungry for this. I'm losing my bloody mind here. I'm getting way too attached to a bit of toilet paper. I'm going out. I'm buying more toilet paper. I'm buying water, and I'm going to eat. Yeah, I've walked almost the entire length of the high street, and nothing's open. Everything's closed apart from the supermarkets. I really wanted hot food.
Oh.
The alternative, going into a Sainsbury's and buying food and eating it back in that room.
Oh god, that's a bit shittiness. I mean, you can't beat a Tesco wrap. You can't beat a Tesco chicken Caesar wrap. But imagine taking one back home and like back to that hotel and having to eat it there. That'd be shite.
Do you not have even a microwave in there?
Nah.
Oh god.
I have interest, George. Have you stopped in many hotels, or has it not been up your street, or
Not really.
not even one hotel?
Hotels.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd rather stay in somewhere I know and I've slept before than in a place where I know strangers have slept in there before me.
That's an interesting point, and I guess that's cool. I guess for
Who
you,
do you know who's gone in there before you?
well, the thing is with Premiering, they clean it really well, and Travelodge seems to clean it okay from what I remember.
Yeah, but it's not always going to be 100% clean, is it?
I guess it depends. Honestly, some of the cleaners do a really good job, man. Some of the cleaners do.
I think when we go down to Cardiff, we need one of them blue lights.
You could get one if you wanted to, but I've slept in a lot of hotel rooms, and I'm still here. I'm all right, you know.
Yeah.
The rooms smell nice. I think when the room smells nice, it can't be that dirty.
Well, do you think they could not do anything and just spray a load of stuff around?
No. There'd be a musty, dirty smell. There'd be more stains everywhere. You know.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not there thinking about it.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Oh my god. There's a chip shop and it's got tables.
It's
like an oasis in the desert. Thank the bloody Lord. You know where you are with chips. You're safe with chips. I'm a happy bunny. Right? I better get some cash out. It doesn't look like they're going to take contactless here, does it? Struggling to find a cash point a little bit. But I am enjoying looking around Sandown on the kind of plus side, the town that I'm staying in. I've actually been here before a few times. When I was about 18, I came here, went for a night out at a nightclub called Colonel Bogey's, believe it or not. And I had a cracking night. I ended up pulling. Got cheeky rub up against the DJ box somewhere. She was dead into me, actually. But she was boss-eyed, unfortunately. Which don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not picky or anything. I don't want to be exclusive or anything. But as I sobered up, every time she went to kiss me, she couldn't make eye contact with me, and it looked like she was looking at a certain point on my nose. And I found it really off-putting. I got self-conscious. I kept thinking I had something stuck to my nose or something. So I didn't end up taking her home. I had to bin it off in the end. Just one of those things. I am outside. I've been here about 4.5 hours now. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. I phoned her loads of times and she didn't pick up, but finally she just phoned me back. And I couldn't really understand what she was saying because she's got a very strong accent, but I believe that a bloke is coming down in 10 to 15 minutes to sort the bed out for me. Now, I brought my bag down and I'm waiting at reception because I don't really just want the bed sourced out. I would ideally like a new room, one that has a bathroom light that isn't going to possibly give me a seizure if I need to pee in the middle of the night. So that's my plan. I'm down here with a bag and I'm going to try and make sure I do get a different room. But we have a new room. It's a definite upgrade, actually. Let me spin you around and I will give you the grand tour. All right, so here we go. It's slightly bigger, the room, slightly bigger. I have a cover on my quilt, which is a massive upgrade.
That's a big. This room's already looking like a big improvement, man. I mean, 20 quid for that. Bloody hell. Fair bloody play. Brilliant.
What else have we got? Come on, look for positives. Look for positives. Still got a flat screen. Still got my plasma. That'll be great to view at least 5 channels on, I would have thought. Wardrobe, a little bit tatty, but we'll overlook that. Reduced tea making facilities, but I mean, I'm not going to be making that mistake again. We've got Lux beauty soap. Wow, beauty soap. And we've got a bathroom. We've got a bathroom. Where's the line? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no.
Hey!
Oh, look at that. That is firm, proper line. No flickering, no seizures induced. Big improvement. With the window, lovely curtains again, obviously. And oh, it's not even frosted. And we do seem to be overlooked by one.
I definitely think she was trying to screw it over giving him that room.
We want mine.
I said I think she was trying to screw him over, giving him that room before.
Yeah, definitely.
And about that. Yeah, and obviously, again, the art. I have turned the knob to make sure the heating comes on, but it's still not. Maybe they should have reduced the art budget a little bit and increased the heating budget. I've got a feeling that there's no boiler on in the whole bloody building. So, I mean, I wouldn't shower here anyway. I mean, who'd do that? Showering in bloody A's water. But a little bit disappointing. I mean, I don't want to be too harsh because the lady, when she came, actually, she was really friendly. She came and did the sheet for me. And when she was bringing me to this room, she went quickly in another room and I saw there was like a hospital bed in there with someone. I don't know what that's all about. I guess it's her mum or something, which is weird because she's not even in this hotel. She comes from a place up the road, but who knows? I mean, I guess it's really cheap, isn't it? 20 quid is what I paid at the end of the day. You can't expect much. I mean, I would like heating, but it's just people doing their best, I guess. I don't want to be too harsh to them. I've got a bed now with a cover on, so I guess it's just trying to make it through the night. I'm gonna
have to say,
what I'm gonna wear to bed.
Him bringing that up, because it might be the reason that she's not there all the time because maybe she's having to work it herself. Maybe this was her mum's hotel, and now she's not doing well. She might have taken her over.
McBenman has put big up Chewer. I'm not going to say
Yes.
that word then Chewer.
Charles Chewer, why not?
He just sounds very suspect.
Well, it's meant to sound suspect, but I'll say it.
My point exactly.
Way to bed. What's going to be warm enough? I'll change into my bed clothes and I guess I'll do a last update before I go to sleep, and then we'll do any more updates in the middle of the night because I've got a feeling that stuff might happen in the middle of the night here, whether it be little creatures moving around or drunk people coming back. I've got a feeling that the other rooms might be taken by people who are like emergency B&B housing, so I'm sure it's going to get interesting after midnight here. About that, we're not going to sleep.
Okay,
it's
fair
too
enough.
early to go to sleep. I didn't realise, but it's only like 9:30. Thought it was way later than that because everything had been shot full of the hours around here. It's far too early to go to sleep yet. So I decided to go for another walk, and now I've decided to go to the pit.
McBenman, I know it's not the newest, hottest take, but his Callum streams bloody bonkers, man. Do you donate a lot, or are you just watching, laughing, or are you commenting sometimes? Do you do much stuff on his streams?
Yeah, reason for that is a minute ago, a little buzz.
What do you think of the streams being on Rumble now? Because we're not a fan.
I felt.
Yeah, I mean, we were discussing it earlier. I feel like Rumble is just a bag of arse. It doesn't make it look as. It just looked cool when AppCC was just its own thing, you know, and you just click on it and there's the video.
And cutting down the videos as well.
Oh, Callum pooed on the sheets. I didn't realise. Yeah, and cutting down the videos for money, it's ridiculous. Joke.
Not really far removed from Domino's in normality.
Actually, could you send me your Reddit post? It'd be quite cool to look at on the podcast if it's all right with you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could send a screenshot through, whatever you want to do.
A normal
Okay.
life from being in that hotel. And my chips.
I don't have been many here.
Chips were shit. I don't like to swear, and I also don't like to describe chips that way, but I've got to be honest with you, they were. And if you're a chip shop, you know, you should be ashamed of yourself for serving a bad chip. So, I've got to be honest with you, I don't like to swear, and I also don't like to describe chips that way. And my chips, I don't like to say it, but my chips were shit. I don't like to swear, and I also don't like to describe chips that way, but I've got to be honest with you, they were. And if you're a chip shop, you know, you should be ashamed of yourself for serving a bad chip. So I am still hungry. So we're venturing down to the arcade. There's a pier here with an arcade, and there's got to be something going on down there, some kind of food, just some kind of life or something to amuse me for a while. I've found a way to waste a quid. I'm sure
At least he's having a good time.
Even if I do win, we'll have the monetary value of about 5p. So far, I'm 2 quid in, and I've won nothing. It's passed me some time, though. It's kind of saving me from going back there. I've had to forcibly remove myself from that. That's ridiculous. I put every piece of coinage that I could from my wallet into that. £7.20 down I am. And I've got this to show you. This basically sweetened bottle of piss and vinegar, which I wouldn't drink if you paid me. And then whilst I finish, just as I'm walking off, right, there's this massive full of sweets, which is all my money's worth is pumped into there, but the machine has chucked its little arm up so they don't even fall down. Candy necklaces and everything, and I'm left with this. I don't want it. That's crap. I'll pick that up. I'm not going to let her. I'm not going to let her just because I'm angry. But I'm going to put it in the bin over here, and I'm going to do it with some force. Hey up, right?
We should have got when he was going on this in the bin.
I managed to warm the room up enough to take my hat off and undo my coat. It's not warm enough to kind of take.
I'll just send you the Reddit post and
got a system now.
Pictures.
I found that eventually,
There's 4
if you're
different.
on the hot water long enough,
Four of them.
it does come through. The radiator doesn't work, but the shower will run hot. So it's just.
I'll send it on Discord.
It's slowly kind of drifting out a bit from there. In terms of sleeping, I'm planning on a pair of tracksuit bottoms on my legs and a hoodie, well, t-shirt, hoodie, and then possibly even a gilet over that. Protection against the coldness and also against whatever is living in these beds. I'm sure there's something. Let's try not to think about that. Right, I am going to get into...
Yeah, of course I know Mini Tommy's bro. Of course I know him, man. He was a little dude who came on
special needs.
Everyone was chill out with him at first, and then he made that Darkness Arrives game. And, you know, for a one-man band, I've talked about it on the podcast before, for a one-man band to make a decent-sized game, considering it's just one bloke, you got to think fair play. But then he couldn't handle the criticism. He got so salty about YTPs and very defensive, and then the community sort of turned on him. I do feel bad that he's got problems and stuff, but at the end of the day,
he makes great music, though.
I feel like with his issues, if it's really that difficult for him, for God's sake. I thought,
What?
well, no, I'll be brutally honest. I didn't know what his face. I knew that he was an evil bloke, but I didn't know what his face looked like because years ago on the podcast, I accidentally kept playing his video. That someone did.
Yeah, that was funny. That was
trying to get me again with that one. Yeah, I know exactly who that bloke is. No, yeah, I'm not gonna say his name, but yeah, I know who that is. Nice one.
Yeah, I didn't know who Eddie is.
Fun fact: Callum wears a hat here because. Oh, come on, mate, that's a bit mean. I know who Ray is. I know who Eddie is. But I don't know anyone with that full name. I already got pranked with Ray, Eddie anyway.
My bed bundle, and I'll probably see you in the morning unless something dramatic happens at night. There have been a few more people drifting back. I've taken a few exploratory kind of walks around the hotel. Mainly methods, judging by their demeanour. No one's kind of been capable of speech or anything. They're kind of just shuffling from side to side. A couple of people I've seen. Yeah. Wish my door.
Get on well with Cal.
Right, that's me. Wish me luck. Good night.
All right, it's a good news and bad news situation. Good news, I'm alive. I've made it through the night. Bad news.
Oh, he sounds really hungover, man, or ill.
I know.
I'm absolutely knackered. I barely slept.
Oh.
And I've pulled something in my neck, and it's incredibly painful to try and even turn over. Yeah. Bright side, I made it. Bad side, it's incredibly painful, and I'm really, really tired. But nonetheless, I have made it through the night in a £7 hotel. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to slowly wake up and try and get myself dressed and out of bed, and we'll have a proper debrief a bit later once I'm awake and I've had a cup of coffee.
I am up, dressed, and on my way out of the hotel now. My neck is absolutely killing me. I can barely carry my bag on my shoulder. It's hurting so much. I was going to go out breakfast and do a full debrief, but I think we're going to end the video there so I can go and kind of rest up and get in a taxi. I've done it. It's doable. You could survive in a £7 hotel, but I really wouldn't recommend it.
Well, that was awesome, man. That was fantastic.
It was, yeah.
As funny and as brilliant as I remember.
Really wouldn't recommend it.
Well, that was awesome, man. That was fantastic.
It was, yeah.
As funny and as brilliant as I remember.
Really wouldn't recommend
How are you copying it?
Well, that was awesome, man. That was fantastic.
It was, yeah.
As funny and as brilliant as I remember.
Really wouldn't recommend
How are you copying it?
Well, that was awesome, man. That was fantastic.
It was, yeah.
As funny and as brilliant as I remember.
How are you copying it?
Message for you. Oompa Loompa.
How are you copying it?
Message for you. Oompa Loompa.
How are you copying it?
Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come?
How are you copying it?
Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
How are you copying it?
Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? Whoa, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
How are you copying it?
Whoa! Wow! George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! Oh, you bastard! I don't know what you did there with that funny dance. Wow! George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! You twat! Oh, you bastard! I don't know what you did there with that funny dance. Wow! George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! You twat! Oh, you bastard! I don't know what you did there. Wow! George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! You twat! Oh, you bastard! I don't know what you did there. Wow! George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! You twat! Oh, you bastard! Well, let's just on all this. Callum Shag. George, I see what you're doing, you bastard! Oh, you bastard! Well, let's just on. I don't know if he's doing it, Chris. Callum Shaggies. Imagine if he wasn't alive and he didn't make it through the night. Well, let's just. It would have been quite sad, to be honest.
What we have the comments going up.
Imagine if he wasn't alive and he didn't make it through the night.
I can't even hear what you're saying now.
Quite sad, to be honest.
What we have the comments going up.
The video was it?
Mate, I can't hear you. Hear what you're saying now.
Yeah, you can.
I can hear the answer. I completely understand. I know.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't care. Do what you want. You're a fucking idiot.
I completely understand.
Okay, you can. Do what you want. Do what you want.
I know.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't care. Do what you want.
I completely understand.
Okay, you can. Do what you want.
I know.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't care. Do what you want.
I completely understand.
Okay, you can. Do what you want.
I know.
Yeah, you can.
I completely
Every time he's going to be just hilarious. Every time he's going to be, I've got to laugh this time. Well, the belly's getting too. He's getting minuscule. Well, the belly's getting too. You've got my head there on one side of the screen. You've got the belly looking massive. Well, the belly's getting too. You've got my head there on one side of the screen. You've got the belly looking massive. Well, the belly's getting too. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Yeah.
I was looking at Reddit posts.
But yeah, I mean, if he didn't make it through the night, that would have been a sad vlog. Well, we wouldn't have known. I think, no, let's be real, at the time, unfortunately, I don't know if anyone would have someone really come on YouTube and said, unfortunately, Callum's passed away. I think a lot of his mates are in their 40s, so they might have not done that video for him. I don't know. But thankfully, he was fine. I mean, who dies from staying in a hotel? I mean, maybe there are.
I'll get her name now, but she jumped from like the third story, and then there was that woman who was found in the water tank at the top of a hotel.
No, well, obviously those situations aren't because of the quality of the hotel; it's because of the unlucky, sad situations.
I think Amy Winehouse might have died in the hotel.
I don't know.
I might be wrong with that one.
Wasn't that like a overdose or heart attack or something?
Yeah, but I thought she was in a hotel. She might be in a.
The guy that runs AUPCC needs to understand that bandwidth cost on the website shouldn't be an issue. There's tons of us who will happily pay £1 a month. Yeah, exactly. That's so bang on the money from Joseph Plant. Incredibly grateful to Threat for archiving years of corner history, being able to watch some class streams from the Beard era because of AUP. And that being said, I hope we can resolve some of the issues there's been with AUP lately. The VR stream was unwatchable because it kept skipping. It would be great if people could donate to the cost of running it or something. The Rat is doing a proper service to us, or Threat or whatever it's called. I know we're essentially just whining, but it would really be a shame because we could lose a lot of memories because of cuts and hosting on Rumble. And the donations being George, I thought this big comment was going to be you. All you've done is say this one sentence. I thought you started an uproar, George. Come on.
Well, a lot more people have been talking about it since I've posted.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it was the first comments that really kicked things off. I thought Rumble was massively far right. Shit, they allowed only use me Blake. What the hell is that?
Another YouTuber.
No.
Who basically got drunk and instead of calling the police, not the police, the ambulance when his friend was drunk and passed out, he was just drawing on him and tipping water on him and he died.
Oh, absolutely horrid bastard. That's horrible.
I know.
But did he get put in prison in the end at least, or death penalty?
No, because he died of alcohol poison and because Blade was drunk, he wasn't the cause.
But I guess I don't know. You think
He's one of Keemstar's best friends, so you can see.
Oh wow! I didn't.
Where it comes from.
I think I'm somewhat of a fan of Keemstar, but if he's friends with an evil bloke like that, then that's ridiculous.
But he's been sober for a month now, so Keemstar's went to have him on his new show that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Canon Stream's fair notorious for the same thing, to be honest. Not his fault, of course. How's it technically his fault? He can't. Well, okay, he technically could control it all, but it'd stop anyone watching his streams. I still watch him. I'd probably prefer it if it was just a normal gameplay and whatever, and him just having a laugh at a few comments.
See, there was a YouTube channel that was uploading the streams were cutting out all the filth.
Yeah, but you have to on
and
YouTube.
So I start watching, but they get their the full videos off AUXCC, downloading them, cut the bits out, and then re-upload them to YouTube.
Yeah.
And now, whoever's running this, he's cut out the best bits of the stream on AUXCC so nobody can watch it.
Yeah. There's no donor censoring going on by me. The only times donors are deleted is if YouTube video over a certain size for hours or something. And that's because of storage space. I put up a poll, let's see what happened. Then why doesn't he start again from me? I would donate to. Would you donate to it, George?
I'll donate to it, yeah, because why would you have the jump scares cut out of a horror game?
Fair enough then, yeah. I mean, it must be horrible and difficult to have to edit all this stuff together, but if you specialise in one thing and just deal with one
thing is, it's easy to do. You don't need to edit out anything. You just need to download the VOD.
Yeah, sorry,
and put it up on AppCC.
Yeah, sorry.
They're making work for themselves by editing the VOD, which you don't need to do.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. All he's got to do is click download, then click re-upload, keep his laptop on. You can do that even with a busy. Even if you're working 10 hours a day, you can set up your laptop, come home, click a few buttons, and just make sure you're there for it to be uploaded. So
or get a little team.
Oh yeah, get a team together. Just say, do this for me or whatever. So yeah, you're absolutely bang on the money. All he's doing is making work for himself. It's a pretty easy thing to do.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah, because it's just.
So I'll put that out there.
Yeah, I don't get why the bloody hell that he's making work for himself. Ridiculous.
See, the way I do it is if I want to stream clip or something like that, I can record videos if the phone just has you with screenshot.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I'll start videoing, watch the stream myself, not touch the screen on it or anything, stop it, and then I'll upload it. It's easy enough to do.
Yeah, I mean, you could just screen record stuff, yeah, but like, that'll take a long time. But you could just download the video on a decent laptop and see what happens with the stream.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Well, we'll nicely wrap that one up there then. Anyway, you got anything you want to say, GC?
Not a lot. I do want to do a podcast to watch the pot noodle challenge, being that you haven't watched that one yourself.
But how long is it?
It's an hour.
Oh, bloody hell. At some point, maybe. We'll be dancing in the street. I really enjoyed doing the Boogie documentary action, to be honest. That was one of my favourite one we've done so far.
Yeah.
This one's been pretty brilliant.
Yeah, I think we went a bit edgy with the Boogie one, I have to say.
What did we say that was bad?
Well, Boogie said, well, one day I'll be gone.
Oh, no, that was
yeah.
And you said good. No, George, there's no we. There's no we. That's like the Uncle Phil meme when he goes, we?
Whose podcast is it?
Yeah, no, but I can't. I'm not controlling you. I'm not puppeteering you. You're the one saying that.
Well, you're the one who has the kick button.
Yeah, but I can't just kick you willy. Well, I can kick you willy nilly, but I can't kick
You
you.
get again.
No, I can't. Huh?
I said you do kick me, but
I thought you
every time.
No, but the thing is, if I kick George, I can't do it after every time he says some. I can't do it after every time he says something bad, because then otherwise the podcast would just be this for like 2 hours, unless Liam's on here. So there you go.
Yeah, you didn't lose a lot of entertainment value about me.
Yes. Well, we'll end that one there then. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.